class, we learnt about parts of the leaf and the structure of the leaf. So this class, we learn about the functions of the leaf. So this leaf has these leaves has these many types of venations. All these are there. But why do the plant need these leaves actually? It is because the leaves prepare food for the plant. So, how do we obtain energy? By eating food we get energy. Like that, plants also get energy by eating food. So, where does this food come from? So, whenever you make food, you buy from the market or do. But these plants are having autotrophic nutrition. What are these autotrophic nutrition? The organisms which can prepare food by themselves without depending upon other organisms is known as autotrophic nutrition. So this leaf prepares the food by its own for the plant. So how is that actually possible? This is possible by the process called photosynthesis. So the word photo means light and the word synthesis means obtain. So this whole process requires obtaining by light. So what do we need for this photosynthesis? So whenever you prepare food, you require a little type of materials. So like that only, the plant requires certain types of materials to prepare the food. What are this? First, water from the soil. So many of you water the plants, right? So the roots absorbs that and it passes to the stems. Those stems pass it to the leaves. So these leaves have water. What else? Water and sunlight. You see, last class I told you about aerial parts of a plant which facing sunlight. So why do they need to face sunlight? Because the leaves need to obtain sunlight. So that sunlight is also a dish for the food. Next, and then chlorophyll. What is this chlorophyll? So why are these leaves green in color? They can be pink, right? It will be more attractive pink. Why they are in green color? It is because of the presence of a liquid or substance known as chlorophyll. So this chlorophyll is a green pigment in the leaf. This helps the leaf in absorbing the sunlight. So this chlorophyll also helps the plant in making the food. What else? So whenever you breathe in oxygen and when you breathe out carbon dioxide, that carbon dioxide is also useful for the plant. Yes, carbon dioxide is not useless. The plant prepares its food by the carbon dioxide. So finally, with all these processes, the main definition of photosynthesis is the preparing of food by the plant in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight to obtain glucose and oxygen is known as photosynthesis. So, why only photosynthesis is a function of leaves? No, there is another major function you need to know, that is transpiration. Transpiration. What do you mean by this transpiration? That's a weird name. Transpiration. The word transpiration means so whenever you are running, you get sweat, right? After getting sweat, you feel a bit cool. Why? Because the heat from your body comes out. Like that, plants also absorb so much of sunlight. So whenever they obtain that so much, they can't live with that, right? So much of sunlight, the plant will be so much of heat. That's why it also gives out sunlight. What? The plant gets sweat? No. It evaporates the sunlight. So evaporation, what is this evaporation? The change of a liquid substance in liquid state into solid state without heating is known as evaporation. So this liquid state, no need of this liquid state, whenever the sunlight obtains, it also has a little bit of water droplets in it. That water droplets evaporate in the form of gaseous vapor. So this process in which the plant gives out the heat from its body is known as transpiration. Let's try this activity. So, how this transpiration occurs, can you see that vapors getting out? No, but we can see that by doing a simple activity. So you should take two plants, one with leaves and another one you should cut out all the leaves, only the stem should be there. So a polythene bag, a plastic polythene bag, you should tie it on the plants with the leaf and tie it with a rubber band. On the plant we also should do the same thing. So place it in the sunlight for 4 to 6 hours. What will happen? After 4 to 6 hours, when you notice, take the polythene bag out and of plant A, the plant with leaves, you can see the water droplets on the polythene bag. This shows that water gets evaporated from the plant part. But if you see the plant bud B without leaves, there will be no water droplets. This shows that the leaves only evaporate the heat from the plant. Now let's come into the interesting topic, the insectivorous plants. What are these insectivorous plants and what is so interesting about it? So, do you know some plants eat insects? What, plants eating insects? Yes, some plants even eat insects. They swallow them. So the major examples of these insectivorous plants are pitcher plant and Venus flytrap. Pitcher plant. So these laminas look like pitchers. They are vase shaped, and these are found in Kashi and Meghalaya. So how do these plants catch insects? So whenever an insect flies, like ant also, flies into it looks like a vase, right? Into that, it traps, it closes, and then the insect is then sent inside, and then some enzymic reactions take place, and then the plant digests the animal protein. So why are this only found in Kashi and Meghalaya? Because the soil is more fertile there, and because of that, the plants they can obtain more nitrates from that insect. So next, Venus flytrap. So why are these plants only found in Kashi and Meghalayas? They're so far away. Why? The reason is that the soil in these areas are deficient in nitrates. So the pitcher plant can utilize the insect's proteins and it can convert it into nitrates. So I hope you understood the whole chapter. Thank you so much for watching.